What's going on, guys? It's your host of the most with that guy 583 again. How you guys doing today? Sorry, I've been uploading in the past couple of days. Been really busy. I'm gonna make a schedule soon. All my videos are gonna be pre-recorded, so I'm not gonna upload every day, but I mean I will. Like right now, I'm making a video. It's my fourth video, and then tomorrow I'm gonna put it on public because I'm just really busy lately, so all of my videos right now are going to be pre-recorded. But I always reply to comments. All right, so got another life story about how my friend he was tripping on K2. You know, K2. I talked about before in the past, synthetic, legal, whatever you want to call it. It's really bad. It's literally incense. Yeah, it's incense and potpourri that you're smoking, and it's sprayed down with a bunch of chemicals. It's horrible. Anyway, so I was at summer school at the time. By the way, last Monday was my last day, and I actually passed. So, because they canceled the test because they sent scores to the wrong schools. But anyway, I'm going to high school. All right, so the story goes out. I get dropped off to go to summer school, and my friends call me. It was my two friends, and they were waiting for me like they always do. So I sit down next to them outside before the class started. And then my friend said, "Yo, Ryan, I got some weed." And I said, "What? No, you don't. Let me see." And he showed me like a little bit, but I couldn't see. And I said, "Are you sure that's weed? Because it doesn't smell like it." And he said, "Yeah." So then we go to the restroom, go take a better look at it. And then my friend is like, "Yeah, it's real. It is." And so then I said, "No, it isn't." And so then my friend's like watching out for the door, see if anybody's gonna look. So then he shows me, and then he's taking a piss. So I'm just looking at this bag, and then I smell it, and I said, "Yo, why smell like chocolate for?" And he said, "Oh, because it's incense." I'm like, "This is not weed." And he said, "Yeah, I know it's not weed. It's legal." And I said, "What do you mean it's legal?" Because I already knew what it was, but I just want to make sure. And he said, "It's K2 synthetic." Oh, hell no. Fuck that. I'm not gonna smoke that. Obviously, you don't have to if you don't want to. But when he's like, whenever I smoked it, it had like a very strong smell. Like it made my whole insides feel warm, and it smelled just like chocolate too. So then I said, "Yo, why are you smoking this for?" And he said, "Oh, 'cause I'm on probation, and then that's how I'm gonna pass a drug test." And like, well, why do you have to smoke? So then my friend said, "We're gonna smoke it after school." And like, okay, fine, go ahead, but I'm not gonna do it. And so they said, "You don't have to." And I said, "Okay, fine, I'm not going to." And so then after the day is over, because I was only in there for 2 hours, and my friends were only in there for 4 hours. So because they failed math and reading, and I just failed math, but just the test. But I actually passed my math class. Hard to explain. It's just in my state. So then after the whole day was over for us, I went inside. I went after school, and I was waiting for them, and they walked with me and my other friend. And so then it was just like the four of us, and we started walking. And then we're like still on school property, and my friend had a lighter on him. And so we were walking, right? And he hits it, and like he hits in front of a church, man. Like he started smoking out of a tinfoil pipe that he made. He put the K2 in it, and he starts like taking hits after it. He lights it. He gives it to my other friend. My friend denies it either, which is good. He gives it to me. He said, "All right, do you want to hit this?" I'm like, "No, I'm good." And he passes it to my friend, and then it was really windy, so he had to light it under his shirt, and he almost caught his shirt on fire. And so after he like took a couple of hits on it, the way he hit it, man, oh, I'm never gonna forget it. He held that in, like he took a few puffs, like, and he held it in. I'm not gonna lie, like he held it in, and then when he like blew out, there was no smoke, and all my all my friends were like, "Holy shit!" We knew that something bad was gonna happen. He said that his heart was racing really fast, and that he was gonna die. And then he starts getting all panicky because there's a bunch of cars, and he said that Ant was gonna pick him up if he saw him on the road because he lives a long way from here. And so then I'm like, "Are you okay, man?" And he said, "Yeah," and his eyes got like a little bit big, I guess you could say. And then he starts getting all mad, and he starts like saying some things in gibberish. I don't know, like, "Ah!" Like none of us can understand what he was saying, and he was like getting like aggressive. And then me and my friends were like, "What do we do?" And my friend said, call 911. Like, no, I said, no, do not call 911 because he's just having a bad trip. That's all. And so that's what it was. It was just a bad trip. So after like this 10-minute trip was over, he snaps right back to reality. At Eminem, get it? And so after he snaps back right to reality, he says, "What happened?" And he said, "Dude, you're tripping on that stuff." And he did not remember one thing that happened from it. Like he couldn't remember, so we had to tell him what happened. And so then he threw the rest of the bag away, and then he said, "Never again." And we're like, "What?" And he said, "Never again. I'm never gonna smoke again." Like, what are you talking about? And so then he said, "I'm never gonna smoke regular weed. I'm never smoking this shit again." And he just poured it right into a sewer. And me and my friend said, "Dude, what happened?" And my friend said, "I always do this every time I smoke K2." And he was telling us his stories about how he smoked it a couple of times and he couldn't see or hear, and he felt like he was at school, but really he was just in his kitchen. Can you imagine that? Like just being frozen and not like you can't hear or see from smoking a drug. Like I can't imagine that, but I know like if I do, it's really shitty. Like you know what's going on, but you just can't see or hear. I know like some people are born that way, but it's that's really bad, man. Especially from a drug, it's not worth it. I know people are like saying marijuana is not strong in general, but you don't have to like smoke like K2 just for a cheap high that's gonna last for like 5 minutes. Because I've done it before and it's horrible, and I have another life story about that. But it's just, why are you gonna do that for? It's not worth it. But I'm glad that he quit, and this was like 2 weeks ago. But let me know in the comments if this ever happened to you or a friend. I like to read the comments and I always reply. And like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.